I wasn't just broke, I was homeless. I slept in my old car, showered at the gym, and kept all my belongings in a single backpack. I had no job, no degree, and no one to call for help. But I did have one thing, a stubborn belief that my life could be more than this. This is the story of how I went from sleeping in a parking lot to becoming the CEO of my own company. It started when I lost my job. At first, I thought I'd find a new one quickly, but weeks turned into months. My savings were gone. My apartment gone. One rainy night, sitting in my car, I promised myself, this will not be the end of my story. I didn't know how yet, but I was going to rebuild. The next morning, I walked into a public library just to stay warm. There, I stumbled upon a book about small businesses. I read for hours. The more I read, the more I realized I could start something even with nothing. I began writing down ideas. Most were bad. One stuck, cleaning and detailing cars. Why? Because I already had the only thing I needed, my old car and my hands. I made a simple handwritten sign, car cleaning, $20. I stood in a grocery store parking lot, feeling ridiculous. After 2 hours, a man finally stopped. I worked for over an hour on his car, every inch spotless. When I handed him the keys, he smiled and gave me $40 instead. That moment lit a fire inside me. Every day, I woke up before sunrise. I knocked on doors, handed out flyers, offered free trials. Word started to spread. I upgraded my tools, bought better supplies, and learned how to market on social media. I was tired, dirty, and exhausted, but I was no longer hopeless. After 18 months, I opened my first small garage. 3 months later, I hired my first employee. Soon, we were detailing luxury cars and working with dealerships. The day I signed the lease for my second location, I remembered sleeping in my car, and I couldn't stop smiling. Last year, my business passed $1 million in revenue. If you're at rock bottom, I know it feels impossible. But the truth is, you don't have to see the whole path. You just need to take the first step. I started with a bucket, a sponge, and an old car. Today, I run a company. Your circumstances don't define your future, your choices do. So, what's your first step going to be?